What's up guys, it's Chief here, and today I'm going to be showing you the easiest way to make coins on FIFA 23, but before we jump into that, I'm going to show you the easiest way for you to buy some coins. If you guys are looking for the cheapest and most reliable coins on the market, make sure to head over to utnice.com and use code CHIEF for 5% off at checkout. Now let's get right into this video. Alright boys, so diving into today's video, we have a super easy and efficient method for you guys to get coins. Basically 24/7 you could be making coins from this method. And what we're going to be doing is it's going to involve position modifiers, but we're not just going to be, sniping these cards, selling them for the price they go for, because that's a little bit too difficult, time consuming, things like that. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be focusing on selling position modifiers to lazy buyers. So what exactly does this mean? We'll go ahead and dive into and how we're going to do it. So first thing you're going to want to do is find the price that position modifiers are going for. Right here, you can see they're basically insta selling like within the minute for 1,200 coins. So I would say these are selling for about 12 to 1,300 coins. So what you're going to do once you find the price of these position modifiers is you're basically just going to try and buy as many of these as possible for either the price they're going for or 100 coins cheaper. Now you can try to get them for even cheaper than that if you want to. I find it's just easiest to, spend another 100 coins and get these for like 1,200 rather than trying to fight for low bids. So first thing is we're going to pick up a bunch of these position modifiers for the price they go for or 100 coins under. Now, how are we going to make coins if we're basically just buying these for the price they sell for? How are we going to sell them for more? How are we going to make coins? That is when lazy buyers come into the equation. So if you don't know what lazy buyers are essentially people that don't check the cheapest price of an item. They just buy something that's relatively close. So if I was a lazy buyer just going to buy a position modifier, I wouldn't put in any price parameters. I'd flick through the first page or two here. And then when I see one that's relatively cheap, then I would go ahead and pick it up. So I flick through here and I see there's one for 1,900 finally, and then I would just go and buy that. That's essentially what a lazy buyer is. And we're going to look to take advantage of those people with this method. So how exactly do we do it? So first of all, you're going to win all these position modifiers that you've been bidding on and whatnot. Again, we got a little bit before the ones that we just bid on. I picked up a couple before the video. And what we're going to do is after we have a bunch of position modifiers, I typically tell people you want to have about 50 to 60 of these on your transfer list at a time. So, if you sell 10, go buy another 10 and do this over and over. So what we're going to do once we have a bunch of these position modifiers is we're just going to list them all up for the exact same price. However, since we bought these for the price they sell for, about 1,200, we bump that price up 300, 400, 500, however many coins you want. So if I'm buying these for 11, 1,200, I'm going to list these for 1,500 a piece. And the reason these are going to sell is because when we list these all together for the exact same price, when people search for an item, they're going to see pages on pages of these listed for 1,500, and then they're just going to end up buying one. So that's essentially the advantage here is the more you pick up, the more you're going to sell because you just have so much of the market and you're taking up so many pages with the position modifiers you're trying to sell. So step one, go ahead and just bid on and buy a bunch of these position modifiers. Step two, increase the price by however much you'd like and then list them all for that exact price. Again, list them all for the same price and list them all at the same time is a key here. And then before the video, I just went through and marked some cards just to show you that these do actually sell. 1,500, 1,400 consistently selling here to those lazy buyers. And the things I try to remind people of with this method, because people will either get frustrated or whatever, or think it doesn't work. First of all, your cards are only going to sell at the end of the hour because when you search for position modifiers like a lazy buyer does, it's going to show you the cards that are about to expire. So your cards will only sell basically once an hour right before they expire. See, and a lazy buyer would go ahead and pick that up as they just did for 1,600. Somebody bought this one for 3,200. Somebody bought this one for 3,100. So you can list these cards for crazy prices and they're going to sell, as you can see. I mean, they're selling for upwards of 2,000, 3,000 coins. You just need to have mass quantities of them listed up and these cards are going to sell. So again, every time you list them, they're only going to sell right before they expire. And then once these items sell, all you're going to do is you're just going to relist them, buy more cards, and do the same thing over and over. Now, why is this the easiest method? Because literally all we're doing is buying a card for its actual price and then listing it for more. And you don't have to do anything else. You can sit there, you can play games, you can do SBCs, you can do objectives, literally anything. Because, you know, once you do this once an hour, you're done with it. You just wait for cards to sell. And then you can just jump on the web app and relist your items. You can just jump back on your console, buy a couple more, relist your items. It's so unbelievably easy to make coins with this method that I feel like it still just flies under the radar with how easy it is. Like, these cards consistently sell for just outrageous prices. So you can just mark them up and make a bunch of coins. There goes another one gone for 2,800. If you guys have any questions, make sure to drop it down in the comments below. I'll make sure to get back to everybody. But guys, that is going to be it for this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you in the next video.